my roommate and my sweet mates. Okay, like, yes. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, and today we're talking about roomies, do's and don'ts. So as you guys know, my name is Braxton Simpson. I'm an agricultural science major and a freshman here at Tennessee State University. And this is my roommate,
Micaiah Mayfield, mechanical engineering major, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
My name is Cameron Goodman. I'm a biology major from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Cammy!
Okay.
Hi y'all, I'm Demaya Greenberry. What major? Oh, I'm a nursing major, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Woo! So, today we're going to give you guys some do's and don'ts when you're living with your roommate. Okay, first question.
What was your first impression of your roommate?
You want to go
The
first?
two in the back thought I was gay.
Oh, well, okay.
I thought Braxton was crazy, slow, a little dumb. But she's not.
Whoa. I'm actually smart. You guys should know. Maybe you don't know. Okay, my first impression of my roommate, I thought she was going to be, like, super quiet, to herself, you know. Yeah, all that, boring. But then she actually turned out to be so funny. She's crazy. She's silly. She likes to sleep. These two in the back, I didn't know we was going to be friends, and then we just went over there and talked to them, and we just clicked, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. How about to say? What about y'all?
And when I first saw her, thought she was bougie, baby, bougie. I thought she was stuck up. I thought she, if that makes sense, was all that. Kaka, I thought she was a dyke. She came out there dressed like a little boy, and we was like,
that was you.
it was you too. Braxy, I thought she was just like, I don't know. I thought she was a girl who just, I don't know what to say about Braxy, but I don't know. No, Braxy mom was making up her bed and stuff, and I'm like, how old are you? Like, how old are you? But, you know.
Okay, so when I first of all, I went on her Facebook because, I had to look see what she
You
looked
went
like.
on my Facebook.
Yeah, I told you this already.
You right.
So I was going through her pictures, and I was like, she looked kind of mean, so I don't know. And Micaiah, we already said what we thought of her. And Braxton, I don't know. I just thought you was prissy. Like,
Yep, very prissy.
Okay.
Very prissy.
Okay, second question. How did you go about meeting your roommates? So, for me and Micaiah, it's a funny story. So, Micaiah decided that she was going to look me up when she found out she was my roommate. And she messaged me on, what was it? Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. And, yeah, she was talking about she was my roommate and stuff. And I was like, what are you talking about? I thought she was asking me my roommate. But it turns out we was actually roommates.
That's where I thought she was slow.
Yeah,
That's where that came
I was
from.
just so confused. I was like, oh my gosh.
So what did you say, Kaka? You was like,
She was like,
sure
she was like Braxton. We're roommates, or something like that.
I thought I was very clear and explicit.
If she wasn't that clear though, I was like, who is this girl? Like, why is she texting me? Why she wanna be my roommate?
No,
But-
look, y'all. What really threw me out, let me tell y'all. We started texting, and she was like, she was left-handed or whatever, so she wanted a certain side of the room. Yeah.
wait, y'all never told us this story.
Yeah, I was like, do you mind if I have this side because I'm left-handed and I'm not even on the left side though. But I think I'm just making some stuff up. But yeah, that's how I met Micaiah. And then at orientation, me and Micaiah got out the car at the same time and we saw each other.
It's really weird.
It was awkward. It was real awkward, wasn't it?
That's
Like,
cute.
but then later that day, Micaiah came and got me from my grandma's house and we went to Dave and Buster's. And we had a whole thing and I was like, yes, I hope I just have so much fun at TSU with her. So, you guys,
You gotta tell the story.
How do you go about meeting your roommate?
So, Cammy here, you emailed me.
I'm dead.
My school email, something that I never used before. That's what because it was close to school. I had to check it, make sure, TSU wasn't playing with financial aid and everything. So, Cammy, she sounded very professional and very educated when she emailed me. But now that we're here, true color show.
Girl, you was acting all educated and stuff.
I am.
First, I can bring up the emails.
I want to know these. I want to hear these emails. What do these emails say?
Don't
What
embarrass
about you?
She just explained it.
Oh, so both of y'all, you just an email with
Yeah,
her.
and I saw her on orientation.
Is it awkward?
Yeah.
It's awkward for us too. What's the next question?
Question 3. What are some things you should never do?
Some things you
With
should never
each
do.
other, or
I guess.
Like, as a roommate.
bingo. Can I answer this one?
Yes.
All right. You should never, ever
Life again.
go through your roommate's things or touch their things without their permission.
Yes, I agree. I mean, like for me and Micaiah, that's why she looking like that. I mean, me and her, we both came from households where we grew up with brothers and sisters, so we share everything pretty much. So it wasn't like once we got to meet each other, we talked about that. We share everything. But if you don't, some people's roommates, they don't like them all up in their stuff, or they don't like them even on their side of the bed, which is kind of petty, or in their side of the room. But yeah, don't go through your roommate stuff.
Yeah, but we all have that bond with each other.
Yeah, so we just be going taking stuff.
But if you and your roommate,
Shade.
if you and your roommate isn't like that, you should respect each other.
Yeah.
But don't go overboard, because some people be doing the most, like locking their refrigerators up
Yeah.
and like putting glue on their stuff.
hiding
Like,
their purses.
yeah, like, I mean, unless your roommate's a thief or something, which you will find out eventually, early on. Don't do that, because then you automatically like put up that wall where it's just like, oh, they don't mess with me like that. They don't want me near them. So yeah, it makes things uncomfortable.
I just want to take this time out to say she's bobbing and weaving, you guys, and she's slayed to the gods.
And let me tell y'all something that happened today. Speaking of touching things, Demaya took my wand and
Objection!
she's bobbing and weaving over here.
Micaiah gave those to me.
I just showed her where.
No,
what
you
was
took
in.
them out you took them out. And
So,
I said, thank you.
These curls are complimentary
All right.
of my wand.
Micaiah, you gonna sit here
That
and
might
tell
have
that
happened.
feel? Yeah, it happened.
I had a headache, so I don't really
All
remember.
right.
No.
Okay, next question.
How do you handle roommate conflicts? I'm sorry, but we don't have those problems because I love them.
No, seriously. But honestly, if you have roommate conflict, you just need to be straight up. Like, don't beat around the bush. Don't let things build up. Because, I mean, we don't have these problems, but we see people, around campus that have issues. And, things just get way too far out of control.
Like toilet bowl water in the water bottles.
Yeah.
And it just gets out of control. So,
If you have a problem with your roommate, if you are not mature enough to handle it on your own, you should definitely talk to your RA or
Residence assistant.
anybody.
Residence director.
yeah. Yeah, just don't let it get too far, because then that's when people start getting arguments, fighting, and moving out middle of semester. You're getting off focus on your work, and that's the reason you're here.
And 9 times out of 10, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, or something. It's something stupid. Like, you could really get along. So, yeah. All right, Maya.
All right, next question is, how do you go about respecting boundaries with your roommate? Like food, space, visitation, that nature. Communication, I would say.
Yeah,
Communication.
just communication. I mean,
If you want something, just ask.
yeah. Or establish those boundaries early on. Don't just assume things are going to be okay or going to fly with your roommate. Because, you just got to kind of figure out how your roommate is. Like, I know my roommate is a sleepy person. She likes to take naps. So I'm not just going to be having 57,000 people in here when she's trying to take her nap. Right, Micaiah?
Well, besides yesterday, I had a headache.
Yeah, yesterday.
And,
Oh, yeah. Wow, yesterday.
but I just let it pass.
Wait, what happened yesterday?
This girl here
Wait, no,
had
you.
a miniature party
But you
okay.
invited one person.
to do work.
Yeah, then I was turned. That did happen. Y'all weren't in here yesterday.
I came in here. I picked in.
It was a mess.
That was the first part of the year. Thanks. Okay, boundaries. Micaiah, I'm a great roommate.
She is.
Oh.
Food. We share food with each other, y'all.
Yeah. Me and Micaiah, we just buy groceries and we just share. Really.
Yeah.
So y'all like,
Ain't no
Here's
point in being
something.
stingy. We all gotta eat.
I know,
Yeah.
right? We all broke college
And
students.
really, like, just don't be one of those petty people that's like, don't be on my side of the room, don't touch this, don't touch that, because that just makes everything uncomfortable. Like, the space is not that big. It's not big enough to be acting that petty about.
And trust
The room.
me, if you are that person, your roommate, your future roommate, or your roommate right now, please know that they talk about you in
Yeah,
class.
they do.
Please know that they
Because I
Cause
heard
it's
all
a-
the stories.
Yeah, it's a common discussion. Like, roommates is a common discussion in college, and they will put you on blast. We've seen it happen. Okay, y'all. What's the nicest thing your roommate or roommates have ever did for you? So we could just go in order. Okay, so the nicest thing they all ever did for me is on my birthday, they threw me a surprise birthday party. And I was so surprised. And they made me some food. And they got me some gifts. And, you know, it was just a funny day. It was really funny. You know, dorm was caught on fire with a cupcake. And it's just crazy. But it was the nicest thing ever. Nice thing my roommate does for me, she always buys me food. And then I'll be like, how much was it, Micaiah? So I can cash app you. And then she says,
I don't know.
I don't know. And I'm like, okay. And, oh yeah, this is a really nice thing that she did. One time she was going somewhere to a birthday dinner, and she brought me food back to campus. And I didn't even ask her to. And you brought me that Sonic?
Oh, yeah.
day?
Yeah.
And y'all, this is the craziest thing. So, this is a little bit after we started all getting close, but I had to go out of town one day, and I had to get up at, no, I had to go out of town. I had to go get my makeup done for homecoming, and I had to get up at 4 o'clock. And Demaya, she came in here, she was talking about she would wake me up, but I didn't believe her, but I was just like, thought she was just talking. But she really came in here and was like, Braxton, get your butt up.
I did because that night before, Braxton went to a party and she stayed up. And I told her, I was like,
Almost fell.
you're going to be, tired. You want to get up. She was like, I'm going to get up. So I said, okay. Set my alarm. And I came in here, knocked out.
I was not. She saved me because I would have been late that day. Oh, and Cammie. One day, Cammie came with me for my birthday with my grandparents and my family to my birthday dinner. And we had a good time at my nails.
We did. We need to go there.
We did.
I'm here for you.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
on Sunday. No.
That's another story.
No,
That's another
no.
story.
Y'all need
Not
to
on
go.
Sundays. Y'all, Micaiah decided to suggest that we go to Monell's on Sunday.
Let's go to
Remember
Monell's.
that? And y'all, what happened?
We're broke college
$23.
students.
And we thought it was going to be like 15 and it was 23. And Micaiah just pulled out her checkbook or a card like it was just normal.
And we
We was
looking.
looking at her like,
Y'all, Micaiah came through last semester with the chemistry homework. I'm not even gonna lie.
God, that was rough.
I used to help you a little bit with algebra.
Yeah,
there we
that's the
go.
only reason why I passed.
And
Get you
Cammie,
some friends.
yeah.
Okay, anyways, Demaya. Also, Cameron went and worked out with you today. That was
Cameron
nice.
always, she don't let me
I
go
don't-
nowhere
yeah,
by
yeah.
myself.
But I be asking her where she be going.
And she
now.
also wakes Demaya up from her naps.
Yes,
She
my
do. That's
alarm
something nice.
clock. Cammy, everybody's nice. We're all nice to each other. We all, at the end of the day, we always make sure each other's straight. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. What's up, Kenny?
I come in the room at 2 a.m. with all my friends, and my roommate is getting down with her boyfriend. How do I handle this?
First of all, I hope they was using protection.
No, first of
Second
all,
of all, you all should communicate.
Yeah, definitely. I feel the same way because two things. If you were coming in at 2 a.m. with friends, then your roommate should have known. And if you hadn't talked to your roommate, you know, she might have been asleep or whatever. But same thing with your roommate should have let you know that she was going to be having company.
Thanks.
So, communication. Okay, y'all. So, my sweet mates are going to tell you guys about the importance of having your roommates back, staying with your roommate when you go out, and staying safe.
okay, y'all. So last weekend, we decided to all go to a party together. Because, you know, we never been to a party together. So, you know, we get to the party, you know, it's cold outside. So, you know, me, I already knew something was up because, you know, they had us standing in the line for like an hour and 30 minutes. So, we get in the party, you know, we all stay together. Micaiah, I don't know where she went. So, you know, we partying about an hour, 30 minutes in. Demaya, like, oh, they fight. So, she runs towards the fight.
I'm nosy. I'm not.
So, me and Braxton, you know, we get all the way to the back. So, all of a sudden, we hear tasing. So, this one, we getting our plan, like, we gotta go. So, all of a sudden, we hear tasing again. So, I grab Braxton, and I'm running towards the door. We get outside. We run to the car. So, we trying to figure out where everybody is. So, Demaya come to the car. And like, ooh, they finna shoot. So, now you gotta tell the rest.
Yeah, so when I was out, the people, they was like, we're finna shoot this, you know, we're finna shoot, basically. So I found the car, and I'm like, Braxton, they finna shoot. Meanwhile, Braxton is sitting in the car. It's not crunk or anything. She just sitting there. So I'm like, why you ain't crank the car up? She's like, we can't leave Micaiah. We're not gonna leave Micaiah, but still at least crank the car up. Plus, we wasn't back then, so that's like an extra 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So, they started shooting, and my window was down. I'm screaming for Micaiah. I'm like, Micaiah!
Because we didn't know where she was at.
So, my window down, then we hear pow, 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 pow. So, I lay down, and I'm just screaming. I'm like, Micaiah! Because from my understanding, she was outside.
Yeah, we thought she was outside.
Turns out she was inside.
She was inside.
But what we learned from this, that you guys should learn, is one, when you go out with your friends, especially to big parties, you want to try to stay together. Right, guys?
And always know where the car is.
Yeah, 2, always know where the car is, so in case something happens, you can leave and be okay at the first sight of trouble. And then 3, you want to have a plan. So now we have a plan for when we go out, if something happens, we not sitting around. We just all gonna meet at the car.
Y'all act like I was just sitting around.
Micaiah is kind of...
She kind of off a little bit,
So she probably was sitting there.
daydreaming. Thinking about
Literally.
So guys, bottom line is just don't try it with your roommate. Just be respectful and everything's gonna go fine. So we want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we're gonna leave our social medias in the comments.
Peace.